Hi, my name is Lee Gaines, and I was speaking about how scams work and how to avoid them. First off, what are scams? Merriam-Webster describes scams as a dishonest way to make money by deceiving people. Scams are created by people under the professional name scammers. It is their job to make your lives miserable, and they will not stop until you are. It can be by taking money for goods that don't exist, or by tricking you into giving them access to your computer, which will allow them to see all your personal details. Scammers have countless ways to draw you in, but don't worry. If you can recognize the type of scams available to them, then you have an easier chance to avoid them. There are many types of scams out there in the world, but for 3 payments of $19.95, I could show you which ones to avoid and how do they work. First up are computer virus scams. These scams start when you get a phone call from someone that claims that your computer has a virus. Now, you get a little worried because your computer might in fact have a virus, so you allow them to show you where the virus is on your computer. And apparently you do find a virus. So you download a piece of software and you sign up for a computer service contract which is supposed to protect your computer. Well, the kick out is that there was no virus in the first place. You wasted all your money and there's a good chance that your computer has been hacked. So how do computer virus scams work? Well, first the caller that calls you tells you that they're from a tech support group, such as Microsoft or PC Windows support. So then it say that your computer has a virus. They'll have you download a piece of software and log on to while logging on to your computer, which will give them remote access to it. Then they'll helpfully show you where the virus is. After all that, they'll offer you to sell you a computer service contract, which if you do sign up for, will allow them to see all your credit card details. Well, what you don't know is that there is no virus. The files they told you to look at on your computer was actually a standard part of it. Also, there's a good chance that spyware was downloaded, which will allow them to see your personal details such as credit card lists and your email list. The computer service contract that you signed up for gives you little to no support at all, and now you're out of luck. Sucks, right? So how do you avoid these? Well, if someone calls you out of nowhere and says that your computer has a virus, good chance that they're lying to you and you should hang up. Or better yet, if they do call you, tell them, really? I don't have a computer. And so you'll hang up then. Also run spyware and antivirus programs on your computer. And change your password from a different computer. And if you do believe that your computer's been hacked or has a virus, go to a computer technician so it can be cleaned. And just for your information, computer virus scams are pretty uncommon. They usually occur around elderly people. So most of you in the audience doesn't have to worry about this since you're a part of a younger generation. Next up are employment scams. So you're fresh out of high school, college, or maybe you're looking for a job, and you meet someone or go on a website, and they offer you a job or a business opportunity that you've been looking for. It pays well, it's only a few hours a week, anyone's favorite job. Well, don't be fooled, since this is a joke. If you actually do agree to these, there's a good chance that you won't be making a single dime and you'll lose all your money. So how do these work? Well, you see an ad in your spam email, a banner on a website, or a poster on a billboard on the street. Well, most of these are not real job offers. Most of them are fronts and gateways to scams such as money laundering and upfront payment fraud. Now, how do you avoid these? Well, if you're looking for a job, make sure you go through well-known recruitment websites or respected companies. Don't rely on ads to do a job for you. And always be suspicious of online ads, since most of them, are scams. And also, if you receive any unsolicited emails, it's best not to open them and just delete them. And if you do open them, don't click an unsubscribe button, since you might get spyware downloaded. Last but certainly not least are lottery and competition scams. These scams start out when you receive a phone call from someone and they'll tell you that you want some money. All you have to do is pay an administration fee and the prize is yours. Well, the thing is that you don't remember signing up for this lottery or competition, but who cares? Free money is free money. So you pay an administration fee and you wait and wait and wait for nothing, since there was no prize at all. So you're left disappointed and you're worse off than before. So how do these scams work? Well, first, your contact through email, social media, text message, or by phone. You should always be aware if, number one, it's a lottery competition that you did not enter. Number two, if they tell you to pay some money to cover the administration fee or banking fee. Or number three, they tell you to keep your winnings confidential or private to protect you from gossip. But in reality, it's to keep you from seeking advice from someone to realize that this was actually a scam. How do you avoid these? Well, number one, if you never give away any money following an unexpected prize or lottery win. Number two, be cautious about giving away your phone number, your email address, or credit card details. Number three, never open any junk email. And if you do open them, never click that unsubscribe button. And number four, if a psychic walks up to you and tells you that they see some money in your future, they're probably lying to you. And you should probably take that they're on par with the scam. And remember, no one knows your life better than you do. Oh. So scams are pretty well known throughout the world, but people still fall for this. Why? Well, mostly comes down to psychology. Scammers try to get us at our weakest to fall for when they try to deceive us for their scams. It could be by deception, dishonesty, or just time in their lives that could play a major role in it. In this world, you have to make money. And yes, there are ways to do it, probably illegally. The sure way to do it is just by living your life. Scammers don't know this, or at least don't try to attempt this, but you can. If you want to avoid scams in the future, then make sure you do research for any business transaction involving money. You might be able to find people who also suffer from these scams. And remember, if it's ever too good to be true, there's a good chance that it's probably a scam. Thank you.